On this clip, we're going to talk about solving inequalities. First thing I'm going to do, just like on my equations, I'm going to draw a line down the middle, and I need to get the x by itself. So I'm going to subtract 18 and subtract 18. What you do to one side, you still keep doing to the other side. These cancel. It gives me 0 really, but 2x plus 0, anything plus 0 is just the same thing. So I don't need to write the plus 0. And on the other side, I'm going to have negative 8. I'm going to divide by 2 and divide by 2 just like you always do. X is less than or equal to negative 4. Now I need to graph this. I'm going to start with negative 4, but you should have at least 2 numbers on each side. Alright, so now I'm going to look at this. It's less than or equal to. So since it's at least equal to, I'm going to draw a dot. And I'm looking for what is less than negative 4. And I know that 5 is less than negative 4. I know that 6 is less than negative 4. So I could realistically choose any number way over here. And sometimes I get confused with positive and negative numbers. So sometimes what I'll imagine in my head is this 0 way out here. And is 0 less than negative 4? Of course not. So then I know that the positive numbers will not make sense. So then I need to go in the opposite direction of positive numbers. And that's why my arrow goes to the negative numbers. And one thing I learned the other day from a friend is that, see how this is the less than sign? If you look at it, it's pointing to the negative numbers. Okay, it points to the left, and those are your negative numbers. And negative numbers are less than positive numbers. Great way for you to remember. So let's start the other one. It's just a little different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that line away so it's not quite so long. And I'm going to get the x by itself. So what do I do first? I subtract the 10 and subtract the 10. This leaves me a negative 4x is less than 12. Now the only thing you have to remember with inequalities is when you divide by a negative, only when the number on the bottom is negative. Who cares about the top? But the 4 on the bottom is negative, so I have to switch my sign, and it gives me negative 3. Now I'm going to graph this. I'm going to put negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, negative 4, and negative 5. Now because it's less than and not equal to, I'm going to have an open circle because we're not really including the negative 3. Now if I look, this points to positive numbers, therefore it's greater than, because positive numbers are greater than negative numbers. So then what numbers would be greater than negative 3? The positive numbers. So it's going to point this way. I could use any positive number or negative 2 or negative 1, and that would be greater than negative 3. And that's it. Remember, when you divide or multiply by negative with inequalities, you should always flip your sign.